For this interview, Selena was interviewed and told us about her life. She grew up and lived in Mexico for 21 years. She lived in a little pueblo where everything was peaceful and nice because they lived in a mountainous region where there was fresh air and it was clean. When she was growing up, she would celebrate many holidays in Mexico. There would be Christmas, Day of the Dead, Semana Santa, and many more. During Semana Santa, she and her village or pueblo would go around the whole village and would start off near the start of the village and would then go around the whole village and end up in the village's church in the center of the pueblo. Every February in her village, there would be a fair. There would be games, food, and dancing. After the fair, they would go to the center where the church was located and throw fireworks. And after the fireworks, they would have mass. When Selena was little, she would have to share her food with everybody in her house. She and her sisters would have to bake the food and then would serve it. She had 9 other siblings and there wouldn't be enough food to feed the whole family. When Selena was growing up, her dad had left her and her family so that he could work in the US. While her father was in the US, her and her family had to work. Even though her father was in the US working so he could send money to Mexico, it wasn't enough. Selena's mom would have to knit clothes and also bake food so that she could sell the food and clothes and sell it at school during recess. She would then collect the money and would help pay bills. Even her 2 youngest brothers would have to help. They would sell bread while all the other kids would get to play. After being in Mexico, she wanted to go to the US. Her father moved back to Mexico and she wanted to go to the United States because she was going to get married with her husband. They had both lived in the same village, but her future husband had moved to the US because he had to supply his family with money. When she was at the border right about to cross it, she said that she felt nervous and amazed because she didn't know how life was going to be like in the US. When she came over, she moved right away in Chicago since she already had some family members living here. When she got to Chicago, she said that it was so different from the lifestyle of Mexico. She said she was surprised to see all those buildings and cars. She moved in with her aunt for a month because after that month was done, she was about to get married. After she got married, she had kids here and has been living in the US for 21 years now, in Chicago. She said that the lifestyle is different from in Mexico, but that she still loves it. She is still living here now, and she is happy to be living here in the US for the new opportunities that she has and the lifestyle that she has now.